Hello to my subscribers, Josie K here. If you are new, I'm Josie K of Josie K Tarot. I was guided today to do a spread representing the collective energy and a circle spread. I started out with the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti. I was guided then to the Rider-Waite deck. So if you want to learn a little bit about tarot, this would be a good spread to look at. And then for clarity, I was guided to the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. So we're going to talk about the overall energy for the week of February 22nd of 2021. And then we're going to talk about specifics regarding other people, regarding our personal goals and intentions, and then bring in some spiritual advice. So I am guided to translate these messages to help those whom are feeling unfulfilled, those who are feeling a bit stuck, those whom are focusing on the negative. Spirit wants to shift people out of that because it is a time whereby if one chooses to stay in the negative, they're going to walk a path of difficulty, which could last throughout the next 5 to 10 years. So Spirit is saying we are trying to guide you, just like your parents. Spirit tries to give you signs and synchronicities as to how you can find a journey of happiness. And they're really trying to get people to understand these messages, especially during this week. So I'm going to shift the camera from pointing towards me onto my tripod here so you can see the circle spread in front of me. And then we'll go through the messages that Spirit would like for me to translate to the collective, to those whom by which these messages may connect with. And if they do, allow Spirit to lift you up and guide you, okay? Because they're really trying to help people to make new wishes come true. But in order to bring that joy in, we've got to push the negativity out of our path, okay? So one moment. All right, so when I started the spread, again, I started with the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti. The first card I saw was Spirit really nudging the collective to roll the dice and take a risk, right? If we're sitting in our same spot, unfulfilled, unhappy, and we don't open ourselves up to new ideas, goals, and intentions, if we don't get some supplies or research something, we're just going to remain stuck and trapped in this energy of feeling like you're going nowhere. And that's not what we were sent to this earth to experience. We were sent here to try different things until we discover our soul's purpose. Because when we do, whether it's writing, drawing, painting, photography, pottery, poetry, whatever it means to you, that's when we find the direction of peace, joy, and happiness. And once we are fulfilled, we give off a bright, beautiful aura that in turn for the single people will draw Spirit to send someone to you, right? So we don't have to put time and effort into trying to attract someone to love us. Spirit sends someone to love us when we love ourselves. So the dice is about taking a risk, doing something as opposed to doing nothing. And see, we've got the collective here with the whip and the broom trying to sweep away from, I don't want to take a risk. Instead, I'm going to sit here with the Rider-Waite deck, card number, the Three of Swords. I'm going to sit here in these energies of heartache and sadness. You know, so you got to ask yourself, why? Why would I sit in this energy? Feeling sorry for myself? You know, some of the most difficult experiences in our lives are our best stories. They give us an energy whereby we can shift our focus to something and, you know, paint a sad picture, write a sad story, do some sad poetry, or, you know, write a story about your experience and how you lifted yourself out of the energies of sadness and heartache. Big message from Spirit. So Spirit is sending in the Helper of Abundance card. Although some may feel like they have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized at this time. Once your planning is complete, right? Once you know what you're working towards, then you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help you out at this time. But we can't just say, I'm waiting for Spirit to bring me peace, joy, and happiness, right? Spirit will guide you to find your peace, joy, and happiness. So in the thoughts position of the circle spread, we had this little fox here. Now, for some of the collective, this is, I want to sneak away from a circumstance or situation, or I'm thinking about someone who has not been completely honest. Someone who has been a bit sly, cunning, or manipulative. See, some are hoping that the Wheel of Fortune will turn in their favor if they connect with someone here who should not be trusted for whatever reason, right? It doesn't make sense, but it may make sense to some. Now, Spirit is saying with the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, this is a karmic connection. A karmic connection or circumstance is something we were meant to learn from, and now we need to make a decision. Am I going to continue with someone who should not be trusted? Or am I going to rise above that spiritually and move into the direction where I can turn my own Wheel of Fortune into my favor, where I can bring myself happiness, contentment, fulfillment, additional income or money, where I can find contentment without leaning on the energy of someone here who is not good for me. So oddly enough, Spirit is giving in the thoughts position the open your heart card. And what are they talking about? Well, with the number 6, this is about coming together with family and friends. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you at this time, for you've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then by following the steps that you're being guided to take. For joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. So a lot of people have written me and they're dealing with negative energy, be it in themselves or another. And what is it doing? It's affecting your health. Your health is the result of your emotions. So positive emotions and excitement in your life will bring you good health. And negativity, of course, does the opposite. So this karmic card here is very important. That's why Spirit's bringing it into your thoughts, telling the collective to really think about this in the end of February, because I'm feeling in March, things are going to start moving forward. And for those of you who know what you're working towards, if you're reconnecting with family and friends, there's going to be a real positive energy. So when I looked at the relationship sector of the circle spread, we got the number 1 card. So this is someone who's saying, you know what? I am excited to hop, skip, and jump into a new direction. Why? Because I am very passionate about a new direction. I'm hoping that this new direction will grow and prosper. So, if it's a passionate situation, we need to be careful that we're not thinking about someone, right above there, who is not good for us. But instead, the Ace of Wands is about representing a career, money, a home and family situation based on creativity. I think really it's odd because in the relationship sector, I feel like somebody wants to hop, skip, and jump into the direction of an unhealthy connection, and they know it here, deep inside. And that's what we need to do, is look deep within and say, is this person healthy for me or not? For if not, Spirit's saying, we are going to bring you a new idea to get enthusiastic about, something that will grow and prosper, something that will eventually lead you to a path of happiness in the area of home and family. So they're really nudging the collective during the final week or two here of February to embrace those around you. It's a time for spiritual growth for you. For the collective, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and those who share your beliefs. Right? My beliefs is that I'm going to always be connected with my family and friends in my future, with my future goals and intentions. They're going to support what I'm working on or towards. So if someone doesn't, then they need to be let go of. So be willing to accept help from others, right? If you've been kind of focusing on a new beginning with someone who's not healthy for you, Spirit's saying you're going to have the strength of the whip or the broom to sweep away from negative people, places, and circumstances in the final days of February of 2021. See, you can find comfort in traditional solutions, and your heart may start to long to try out new ideas. And that's what Spirit's telling the collective right now. It's time for new ideas, goals, and intentions, be it a new home, be it a creative idea. That is what's going to turn the wheel of fortune into your favor. So as you open your heart to what can be and not who used to be, great things are coming to those who are shifting their attention from who and or what they used to know into what they can now create. So in the creative aspects position, we have the magnifying glass. And my favorite number 44. So the first 4 is about stability and security when it comes to your foundation, your money and things of the material. And then stability and security when it comes to your emotional aspects, spiritual aspects. I'm feeling content, stable, and secure because I've come to the realization with the 8 of Swords energies that I have gotten myself into a situation where I feel stuck. Okay, but this person is wrapped by a very thin, easy to escape bandage of sorts, and there's a lot of space here. It's wide open for this person to free themselves from the sword energy. Swords representing unhealthy energy, worries, fears, sadness, regret, or heartache. And Spirit's saying, look a little bit deeper at how you can escape from this. Take off that blindfold. Look clearly at what it is you want to manifest for yourself. Because when we manifest something fulfilling for ourselves, when we start a new journey of excitement, that gives off a bright, beautiful aura that in turn will continue to draw other people towards us. But I don't feel like this is a time to move forward until someone has freed themselves from the fox energy. See, the more you free yourself here in the creative aspects position and create a new idea, goal, or intention, the more the collective will feel the 10 of emotion energy. And I'm feeling this at the end of February, very end of February, going into early March. So life will be blessing the collective with a wonderful and loving family, right? Coming together with those who support you, those who you can share your ideas with. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment will now be on the horizon for those who are realizing, okay, I know how I'm creating joy for myself day to day, and now I'm sharing it with my family, and my family and friends are supporting me because they love me. And if someone here doesn't support me, then I need to let them go. I can still have an open heart to family and friends and those who support me. For harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love. So as we let go and forgive those who brought us energies of heartache, or whereby, right, we selected someone and we allowed them to stay until we needed to wake up and free ourselves. And Spirit's saying, this is the time to free yourself by creating an exciting new direction, whatever it is that fulfills you, right? So what brings you happiness? What is it you've always wanted to learn about or do as a child? Spirit's saying, look closer, because once you recognize what that is, you're going to start to feel this happily ever after energy. You're going to feel very supported by your family, your friends, or your peeps, right? Like-minded people. Now, in the actions position, it still seems that some, and this is where I'm saying, some are going to remain stuck or trapped all the way into maybe the next year. But it's up to us to free ourselves. Spirit's offering a key and is saying, the key to free yourself is here. So take action to do so, right? Really write down, what is it that's been keeping me feeling stuck or trapped? So you can figure out how to go from that energy, how you can forgive those who may have caused heartache, and now step into great happiness by manifesting something that you enjoy day to day. For some, collectively, Either you are dealing with an older air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, maybe someone who's older than you, and or someone who's very clear and sometimes very sharp with their words. They're very intelligent, but they're, carrying a sword. They're not carrying like a bouquet of flowers. Okay, so whether you're dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini or not, some may be connecting with someone who continues to create energies of heartache within you, and you're allowing yourself to remain stuck or trapped. So Spirit is saying, we will help you with the Wheel of Fortune to turn your fortune into a new direction, fulfillment, as you forgive and open your heart to new ideas. Some are going to, by the beginning of March, feel very excited because they know what they are traveling towards, and they are embracing those who embrace them and are freeing themselves from those who are closed off. Now, this could very well be the collective starts to feel the King of Swords energies and are saying, you know what, I'm focused on my goals and intentions in my actions position, and I will very quickly and swiftly cut away from anyone who brings me energies of heartache because I'm tired of feeling stuck or trapped. So Spirit's advice was the Three of Emotion, the Three of Cups. Wonderful news is on its way, right? Because we chose to free ourselves from anything that was unhealthy, even if it was unhealthy thoughts. As we put time and effort into a new direction down here, in relation to another or others, and we put our effort into freeing ourselves and setting new goals, new ideas, wonderful news comes as a result. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to you, the collective. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. And this is why I'm excited to do the astrological signs for March, because we just talked about new beginnings, and then subconsciously Spirit saying, remember, it is going to be a new beginning for many. So the number 0 is about planning a new beginning as you eventually take that first step into the direction of what it is you were sent to this earth to create, to do, that brings you joy, right? We should not expect another human being to bring joy to us, right? That is a gift. Love is a gift that will be given when we have found our joy. Okay, big message. All right, so emotionally, those who choose not to free themselves, you will indeed continue to draw someone towards you who has the snake energies of lies and deceit. And with the number 7, it's time to decide. Should I remain, in connection with this person who should not be trusted, or should I let them go? Because here they come again. Maybe around the 7th of March of 2021 for the collective, around that day, we've got the Knight of Wands, right? Somebody coming in very passionately and then leaving just as quickly. So what does Spirit have to say about that? Well, it's about creating a win-win solution. With the number 14, I'm creating a solid foundation, a new journey for myself, where with the number 4, I can celebrate a foundation beneath me that is secure, right? So that when other people come towards me, I don't lose the ground below me, right? I don't lose my foundation and my stability. So Spirit says there is strength in diversity. Right? Again, we learn as we connect with others, be they good for us or not. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that is magnificent. So again, they're nudging the collective to connect with like-minded people, because what you are creating at this time collectively, it is going to grow and prosper. It's going to guide you towards those who embrace what you are working on or towards. So they're saying, Spirit's saying, start by focusing on the aspects that everybody agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. So for some, maybe you haven't been connecting with family very well, but this is a time where as we create new things, new directions, new homes, new circumstances, The family is meant to grow together. The family is it's your soulmates. They're meant to be in your life. So the advice is to remain balanced and seek out a moderate approach. And for some, it's a win-win solution. I will connect with you with an open heart. I will forgive you, but I'm not going to give away all of who I am unless we're going to create a foundation together, a long-term future together, and discuss those plans right away. So in the subconscious position, we have a wish come true. I do feel like if you follow Spirit's advice in this video and you work on a new hobby, gift, talent, or skill, it's around the 16th of March of 2021 where the collective starts to realize what they are wishing for. So, this is like I started sewing or knitting or painting, and I created a really good idea. Therefore, now I'm starting to hope and wish and pray that as I share these with the world, that I will create my own business. I will become very successful, right? So with the 8 of Pentacles or coins energies, this is someone who's continuing to do something they enjoy. They're putting the hard work and time and effort in daily. And through this process, they are researching. Does it bring me joy? Is it my direction I'm supposed to go? Is it what will truly fulfill me for the long term? Is it a gift from the universe? And Spirit is confirming collectively for the collective to think and understand that new beginnings are surpassing old energies of heartache. To those who felt stuck or trapped, here is a way out. Just by creating something that truly fulfills you, Spirit is going to send you into the direction of new wishes coming true, into the direction of a new beginning that you may not be aware of until you have put a lot of hard work in day to day. Because as we create our own peace, joy, and happiness, so too will others be drawn to us. And we will have a clear mind as to whether or not they want to create the same future with us or not. We're going to have the strength to sweep away from anyone who comes back or anyone new who has these same unhealthy energies, for we have risen. And that's what Spirit's helping the collective to do at this time. So there are many in the first half of March of 2021 who are realizing that they are at the beginning of a beautiful journey, that there is no need to have any fear, as guardian angels are walking beside the collective every step of the way. Each of us have unique gifts to offer to the world if we will just free ourselves from that which is holding us back. Amen. Diagonally. Heartache, freedom through a new beginning. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. When you put the time and effort in, so too will a wish come true if you truly believe. If you let go of that which has hurt you or kept you stuck, and instead opened your heart, trusting that Spirit is going to move you into a direction that will eventually be celebrated by those who love you and support you. So day to day, we do have the collective feeling a bit burdened with the cross energies. Burdened because they're not taking a risk. They're sweeping away from spiritual advice here. Instead, they're sitting here trapped and stuck in energies of heartache. They're bringing this upon themselves, right? We allowed someone or something to come into our path, and we didn't make a decision to let go of negative energy. But that can happen at any time, right? We can say, I'm done, and instead now I'm creating something else to put my passionate energy towards. Yeah, because day to day we have the Emperor. Now this is good and this is bad. I mean, if this is a love thing, the emperor is someone who's focused on their empire, their money, things of the material, their business, what they are manifesting for themselves, not so much on love, right? They could have Aries in their chart. Either way, you can use these energies day to day throughout the next month, and today's the 22nd of February of 2021, to create your own empire. And they're saying with the cross, as you do, so too will you free yourself from the burdens of heartache, feeling stuck or trapped to a situation that causes heartache. And instead, as you research something new in the creative aspects position, life is going to, and you're going to realize, is blessing you with wonderful family and friends, great happiness and emotional fulfillment. And again, with the second ace. So we have a passionate new idea in relation to other people. Eventually, after putting time and effort, a new beginning and a wish come true, where people are supported by those who truly love them and support them. And the ace of emotion, the ace of cups, is another new beginning, having to do with love, having to do with a path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. So two gifts, a passionate gift about creativity and a new path in the area of love. I am feeling this is more about family and friends. It is not a time to, until we have cleared this energy here completely, and someone who comes and goes, until we have gone away completely and forgiven and now opened our heart to new, the new. Then someone new can come in. Okay, so this cherub is announcing a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life, right? It's coming into your life through hard work and effort. This is day to day, and praying to Spirit for a new emotional experience. For some, you may meet someone who makes your heart flutter, or a current relationship will experience an awakening, a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased as you open your heart. So this card says, greatly increased by your open heart, and this says open your heart. So it's not about being closed off to the world, to a person. It's we allowed someone to come in who's coming back and forth and is causing us to stay stuck. Who's causing us to stay stuck? We are, right? And Spirit's saying, we're giving you the key to free yourself. All you have to do is focus on the truth, speak the truth, cut people out of your path who cause heartache, and know that good news is on its way. Wonderful news is on its way. If you will embrace those who love you, family and friends. For as you manifest a new empire in your life, there will be energies of a happily ever after. I made it through. I forgave. And now Spirit is offering me a new cup of love when I have completely let go. When I have created a win-win situation with the snake. Okay, so in the inner strengths position, justice turns in our favor. When we are at an imbalance, right, and we free ourselves from energies of heartache, right, free ourselves from staying stuck or trapped, if only in our thoughts, then justice can turn in our favor. We get balance returns, right? So Spirit's given in the inner strengths position, the collective, the strength to push past energies of anxiety. Right? Somebody here is anxious because they wanted marriage or commitment, but instead they they sat here stagnant with energies of heartache. And that is something we need to free ourselves from, right? By embracing family and friends and creating a new idea to put our passionate energy into. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit is offering the helper of thought. They're saying your life is about to move very fast if you follow Spirit's advice in this video. Events that seemed to be on hold suddenly will require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder anymore. You've got to get moving. So review the details as best you can and know that eventually you will meet or will find that you are someone with a quick mind who instantly grasps what needs to be done. This is a time and an energy of confidence and courageousness. I am confident that I will not allow anybody to walk in my path who brings me energies of heartache, where I feel stuck or trapped. For I have the strength to create a new direction for myself, to put my passionate energy into that which truly fulfills me, so that I may discover my soul's purpose. And as I realize mid-March of 2021 that my wishes are coming true, so too will I realize that I am indeed at the beginning of a wonderful new journey. And the more I free myself from this burden, the more I realize that justice turns in my favor. So it's also about saying goodbye to whoever brings this unhealthy energy in a kind and forgiving way, because we don't want to move forward with bad juju, right? The situation, it requires emotional maturity and total trust in spirit. Surround yourself only by those who have the best of intentions, so that you can rely on the support and advice you are given. Challenges will be resolved if you free yourself from what was and move into the direction of freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often this is just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you are so focused on by just choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from the negative and instead envision endless other possibilities that you may act upon at any time. For those who follow Spirit's advice in this video, you will start to see much more clearly during the first half of March of 2021. So again, it's time to view things from a different perspective if you've been thinking negatively. For you have the blessed gift to see past a current situation and to envision amazing possibilities for yourself. Don't worry if there is a pause in momentum while you rethink your plans, for this won't last. Embracing your uniqueness is what will allow for it to serve you. Spirit will see what you are working towards, and eventually you will realize that you are standing at a very new beginning that will indeed overflow your heart with peace, joy, and happiness. So many blessings to those who choose to find balance and to travel into the direction of a new beginning, who will open themselves up to new ideas and move excitedly and passionately towards the beginning of something that really fulfills you personally, without waiting on someone to bring some form of passion to you. For as you focus on your own fulfillment, so too will you eventually receive a lot of attention and recognition, starting with family and friends. For eventually there will come some form of offer or opportunity, money or wish. And the realization for some that someone wasn't giving back, that a connection just wasn't balanced. And because you've created something new, you have freed yourself from the burden and instead opened yourself to a brand new beginning where you can open your heart once again. Should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour readings and video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed, to those of you who have come to me for month-to-month readings, and to those of you who have followed up with those readings with an email explaining exactly how these energies help to lift you into a path of greater peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you so very, very much to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. Take care and God bless.